Hello. On today's show, you're going to learn about Pluff Mud Connect. It's a service for nonprofit organizations. You're also going to learn about the movie Miracle. Yes, it's coming out, and you can get the DVD and CD right here on the Tammy Show. And finally, the annual Child Care and Education Expo is coming to Charleston. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy because it's coming up next. Welcome back. As you know, I always say get involved and be aware. And of course, my passion is nonprofit organizations. And what wonderful time it is to be talking with the founder of Pluff Mud Connect, Ms. Laura Deaton. And she's here to talk to us about this wonderful organization. How are you doing today, Ms. Laura?
I'm doing great, Tammy. Thank you so much.
That's right. It is great to have you, Laura, on the show to talk about Pluff Mud Connect in these economic times. You know, our show is based on community. It's based on nonprofit organizations, and you're the person to talk to today. Tell us a little bit about Pluff Mud Connect.
Pluff Mud Connect is a new service that just launched in May of 2009, and we launched because community connections are so important right now. It is a web-based service that links local businesses with nonprofits in 8 counties in coastal South Carolina. Focus is really in the Charleston, Dorchester, Berkeley area, but we have lots of folks that we serve who are as far down as Hilton Head and all the way up to Georgetown area.
Wow. Well, let's talk about that, because before the show, you and I were talking about how nonprofits could get involved with Connect. Tell us what they have to do.
Nonprofits come to the website, which is www.pluffmudconnect.com. They register for free. They provide us with their 501c3 status letter from the IRS just to prove that they're a nonprofit organization, and they have access to a full database of service providers and businesses that have come to us, enrolled, and said, we want to serve the nonprofit community, and we have expertise in that area.
That's right. And you know, we were talking earlier about, with the economic downturn that we're in right now in our country, how nonprofits suffer. Talk about that, because you're pretty much an expert.
Well, I've spent my life serving nonprofits. I don't know if that makes me an expert or not, but it is my passion as well. So nonprofits generally lag 18 to 24 months behind the businesses and the economy. So most of them rely on grant funds, which have still continued to flow because they were already predetermined. 18 to 24 months from now is the time when nonprofits are really going to suffer the most, because the grant funds will have dried up, and even as the economy turns around, things are going to get tougher for nonprofits.
That's right.
It's more important than ever that they have capacity building resources and people to support them during those difficult times.
That's right. And you know, talking about capacity building, you've just started a contest, and this show airs, and I think now we can talk about that contest and what nonprofits had to do in order to be a part of the contest and what it entails.
We launched our first Thrive Prize contest, and that's an important part of our business model at Pluff Mud Connect. We take a portion of the enrollment fees that our businesses pay to join the site. Nonprofits register for free, but the businesses pay. We take those and we set those aside and grant them back to nonprofit organizations to work with our businesses. So we're creating a win-win-win. We're helping businesses get connected with nonprofits, and then we're providing the funding for small projects that help build capacity for nonprofits. Helps the community, all the dollars stay in the community. The Thrive Prize is the way that we give out those capacity building funds. We had about 50 nonprofits apply for the prize. All they had to do was answer a simple question, which is, if you had $1,000 that could help your organization, not for program purposes, but things like staff training or marketing or fundraising, the things that people don't normally fund for nonprofits, how would you spend it? They answered the question, they submitted their answers online, and we used our whole member community, both our businesses and our nonprofits, which is about 150 total, to help us decide the winners.
Wow. Now, can you tell us who those winners are?
I sure can. It's 5 organizations that will receive $5,000 each. Alzheimer's Respite and Resource in Hilton Head. They are rebranding. They're going to be called Memory Matters because their very name was confusing to the people they serve. And we're helping them obtain a sign for their new brand that will say Memory Matters, so that people can find them. Born to Read, which is an early literacy program in Beaufort that serves Beaufort, Hampton, and Jasper. counties, and they are focused on getting into parents while they're still in the hospital, providing them with information and kits to get them to read to their kids early so that they're raising new readers. The Mediation and Meeting Center of Charleston, which is a new organization that was just founded about a year ago, and we're helping them build outreach packets to reach families in family court that really need help with mediation services and to keep them out of the court system if possible.
Right.
Palmetto Project, which does too many good things in this state to actually talk about all of them. They have a website that doesn't even allow them to accept donations online right now. They're a huge nonprofit with a great need and provide incredible sort of cutting edge services for the community, and we needed to help them get there. And then finally, Rural Mission, which serves Sea Island communities out on Johns Island and in the adjacent areas of Charleston County, and really is focused on housing, rehab, and development. They're going through a very difficult time right now.
They are.
And we've helped them have funds to restructure their board and do some strategic planning.
Wow, how about that? Well, we want to say congratulations to all of the winners, those nonprofit organizations. I mean, that is just wonderful. Congratulations to all 5 of them. Let's talk about this. How often are you going to have this contest, number 1?
We don't know yet because we take a portion of enrollment fees and we set them aside, and so it depends on how many businesses join. Businesses and service providers and consultants who serve nonprofits pay a small fee to join annually, and then we take a portion of that money and set it aside for the Thrive Prize. So we will do it as frequently as we have funding available. So I encourage everyone in the community who does serve nonprofits in coastal South Carolina to join the site and help us provide this critical funding. It comes right back to the community.
And you know, the one good thing that I want to ask you and say about it is that Pluff Mud Connect seems to, as you said, really make the connection in the community and the nonprofit organization, especially coming from nonprofits, as you say, knowing how hard it is. Pluff Mud certainly does that, and we want to urge you to go on the website at www.pluffmudconnect and get in touch with them. That's pluffmudconnect.com. Laura, last question. What would you like to say to nonprofits out there that are really struggling, and how Pluff Mud can help them?
There's hope, and perseverance is critical. So now more than ever, it's important to tap into broad resources in the community that can support you, not just your existing donor community, but others who serve nonprofits, others in the community who are volunteers and other organizations partner together to create a new reality, because this is the new normal for nonprofits.
That's right.
And coming at it with a plan and a purpose and an intention is going to help you succeed through these difficult times.
That's right. Well, you know what, Laura, we want to thank you.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. Pluff Mud Connect. I'm going to urge everybody to go to the website, get in touch with Laura Deaton, a wonderful person and who has started this service just for you, nonprofit organizations. Pluff Mud Connect. We want businesses as well to join. Go on the website at www.pluffmudconnect.com. You can reach Ms. Deaton at 888-784-3433. Again, that's 888-784-3433 and pluffmudconnect.com. I urge you to do that. Now it's time for the community to pull together, and let's do that through Pluff Mud Connect. Thank you again, Laura.
Thank you so much, Tammy.
Okay, we'll be right back.